and I see them. They've joined us now. So why don't we go ahead, thank you for joining us. Why don't we go ahead and let you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your business.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Avalon Springs Farm. This is our little on-the-farm shop that you see in the background. I'm Karen, so I am the dye artist, and next to me is my daughter Jenny, an inspiration for going into the yarn biz. We are an actual little farm. We have Angora goats and colored Angora goats, which are a very American thing to have because Angora goats are traditionally all solid white fiber as you find them in the mountains of Turkey. But in America, women in the 60s started collecting the little goats that had color in their fiber. So it's a very special American thing and kind of a niche market in the mohair market to do colored Angora goats. So we're a colored Angora goat farm. We also have alpacas and llamas and endangered species chickens and way too many cats. Yeah, way too many cats. And so I got in it from growing the fiber. And
awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Prior to doing this, I was an art teacher, so I was sort of already in the world of art and color.
Gotcha. So, what should people know about your business? Like what makes you special or different? You know, if there was something you wanted to make sure everybody knew about your business, what is that?
Well, maybe a little bit. I might add on to what I was just touching on. I brought out some of the yarns that are on the website that are from our actual animals on the farm, and so I did a couple that I dyed and a couple that are natural, so you could see like this is, oh yeah, Jenny's my Vanna. So those are natural fibers and those are the colors of the animals. And they are based off of some little girls that are out in the farm right now. And here are the same, this yarn I didn't have anything on my website for sale prior to the pandemic, but I do now. So this is Alchemy, and it's a blend of mohair, alpaca, a little bit of wool, and silk. And so, yeah, so that the fact that I do this from that entrance point is I guess one of the things that makes me unique or thrilled about this in little cottage industry. And I guess the other one would just be color. I know a lot of people specialize in color, but I guess I have a master's in art education, and it has been, so color has been my thing my whole life. So I guess that might be the other way I might answer the question, that I just have a passion for color. Is that a good answer? Are you still there?
Okay. Yeah, it's a great answer. So one of the things I wanted to mention, and correct me if I'm wrong, you definitely carry more than just yarn with mohair. Some people are scared of mohair or are allergic to it.
Oh,
so I want to make sure they know you carry way more than just your farm-raised products.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely. So, and that was what I brought in front of me to talk to you about, like my specials. Behind me on this wall and this wall is all superwash merino because, oh my goodness, I can barely keep up with that. So I wanted my customers to feel rest assured there was lots and lots of superwash merino. So I have that in 5 different weights behind me, starting from fingering all the way up to bulky. And but the special for your public Knitoxication was from last year, doing it in real life at the Fabbioli Wine Cellar. So I just thought I would name little yarn bundles after various ways of being knitoxicated. So I guess I'm sort of going into your next question, which was the specials. Can I tell you a little bit about my knitoxication intoxicated wine specials or wine and
Certainly, we'd love to hear it.
Okay, so like what I did was I put up little bundles because people were like, it's shawl knitting season, and I sort of named them after different drinks. So like, for instance, this is pretty obvious. Here's an obvious one. It wouldn't be summer without a little Long Island iced tea. So there is a yarn bundle that's named after Long Island iced tea. And that is, this is all Love Potion yarn. And the reason I chose Love Potion yarn, here, you can show another one, Jenny. Because we're doing, everything that you were doing this time was about the charity work that we're doing, and we're on a mission today. And so it seemed appropriate to use my Love Potion yarn because the spirit of our sales was all about creating a loving feeling with the community of knitters. So that's why I chose Love Potion. This one was about wine and champagne. So pretty obvious why that one was called Wine and Champagne. Let me choose another one. This one was this drink is called a blue mojito. Have you ever heard of a blue mojito? Have you ever had a blue mojito? I had not had a blue mojito. But that is one. And this one was named after one of the Fabbioli wines. And yeah, they're una pera. So I did an una pera yarn bundle. And this yarn is all, it's superwash merino and bamboo. So it's very sort of like silky kind of.
That explains the shine. I was going to ask about that. I saw some shimmer, not like Stellina, but the yarn looked like it was shiny, and that would definitely be the bamboo in it.
Yes, it's great for like drape. Definitely a shawl knitting kind of yarn. And even though we're not drinking today, I wanted to say cheers to you. In your little insignia and your logo work, you have your little wine glass with yarn in it. So I wanted to be like you're in sync with all of your happening today. So we filled a little wine glass. Am I supposed to tell you about my?
It's okay. We'll cover that out there. I see Jelaine said, "Hey, Karen." Chris Hansen says, "Hi, Karen." Chris, I apologize. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. Christine Knight says, "Hi, Karen." Karen's yarns and fiber are exquisite. Peterbook Farm says, "Hi, Karen." And Janica Carter says, "Boozy yarn, I love it."
Oh, that's so cool.
Marie G says, "So lovely." So yeah, let's talk about what are your specials? Like what are you offering any discounts or any kits or things that are special for the weekend?
So I put on my website, because I'm a new website store person, I put a little tab that said Knitoxication on it, and under there are all the little bundles of yarn named after different wines and drinks. Even one named after the Fabbioli kitty. The Fabbioli kitty, they have a cat named Ladies Man, and he's orange and white, and so we even did one in his honor. And in that tab, you'll open up and you'll see these, and they're all already marked down 10% off. But if you knew about this show and you did the VPK 2020, you get another 10% off, and the VPK 2020 works on the whole site. So then that would make this yarn 20% off, and then everything on the website 10% off, and the coupon works all the way through the end of June.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
So a lot of the vendors are doing some sort of fundraising, or they plan to donate a portion of their proceeds towards something. Can you tell us about that? What you've decided to do?
Yes, and we wanted to join you guys. We're kind of small, and a lot of when we earn an income from the yarn, it goes to support the actual animals out on the field. So come on into the picture. So Karen, Jenny, Robin, and Larry want to join your pool for the and we are sending you a check for the Momentum Fund for today.
So just so everybody knows, it's been a while since we've mentioned it. Several of the vendors are pulling some of their profits from this weekend sales, and we're donating it to the new Neighborhood Fiber Code Momentum Fund, or NFC Momentum Fund. So thank you for mentioning that. I see a few more questions coming in. I think you got a few more shout-outs. I believe there was a shout-out from Susie Sawkins.
This is really...
Solitude says hi. Oh, that's good that wasn't real wine.
Yes, that is.
Susan Heidegger says that she's actually plying some of your fiber right now.
Yay! Oh, Jenny, go get some roving. Okay, because Suzanne does a lot of roving, so it's so good. I'm so glad I have a family member on TV with me. I know I shouldn't be calling this TV, but it feels like TV.
It does. So we do have a question. What's the name of the merino bamboo blend?
The name of the merino bamboo, that's Love Potion. So
that's the name of that's the base name.
That is the base name. Yes. Okay. And it's 555 yards on 4 ounces, and it's basically merino wool and bamboo. It's a fingering weight, super fine needles, suggested needle size 1 to 3, machine delicate cold. That's what I've got on the label. Hopefully that's like a good answer to the question.
Oh, no, that sounds great. Thank you for that. So, one of the things that, I always want to make sure we cover, I think we've already, people find you in...
Okay. AvalonSpringsFarm.com. And, okay. Yes. And I have, it's just a regular website, and now with a new shop store on the website. Yeah.
Certainly. So a few more things. We have just 1 or 2 more minutes. I wanted to say one of the things I know you did. We haven't done anything like this in a while, but the local spinning group, we did what was a chopped box where similar to the cooking TV show. We actually put together sort of mystery boxes. It had all kinds of fiber in it, and it was up to the spinner to blend that fiber and decide how they were going to put it together. There were different colors, there was different fiber content, and a lot of people, the goal was you were given a lot of stuff, you didn't necessarily have all of the stuff. But there was cotton, I remember there was mohair, I want to say either Angelina or Firestar.
Yep. Surrey.
I personally, I have mine as halfway blended, and I've spun maybe 1 bobbin's worth.
Wow.
I need to get back into that. It's actually sitting on my coffee table right now.
So Tour de Fleece is coming up, so that'll be, like our next summer activity. We'll have to spin together, even if we do it over the internet safely.
Well, I need to blend it all first, and then I can start spinning it. So
yeah, cool.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you want to? I haven't seen any other questions come in. Though I do see, Jelaine says she just bought one of your specials. She hasn't bought from you in a long time.
Oh, so. Thank you, Jelaine. That's pretty cool.
And our friend Sharon Imler also says she loves your rovings.
Oh, yay! Yay! Well, I'm about to go back up to the mill and go get them on a no-contact curbside pickup.
Well, that's good.
Actually, you know what? I could add that before we sign off, is that we do have, because we're on a little farm, we do have the ability to do no-contact curbside pickup. I basically took my outdoor booth furniture and have it permanently set up at the top of my driveway, and so if people elect to do that, I have a way where they can drive up and look at the animals and pick up their yarn. If they'd like, for the local people. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that. We are reaching
The end.
the time that we'd set aside for you. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, thank
And,
you so much. Yeah.
Certainly, as mentioned, visit Karen at AvalonSpringsFarm.com, and hopefully once COVID-19 is over, you can see her in person at any of the shows and festivals that she visits.
Wonderful. Thanks.
So, thank you. I just got word our next vendor is Flying Goat Farm, and unfortunately.